Assalamu alaikum everyone. This morning I was hoping to wake up and do this video and share some great news actually for my community, and then of course, you know, something had to ruin it, but so I'll start with the good news. So last night, and one of the many times my daughter woke me up because she's going through something, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a couple things that are pretty amazing. First of all, the city of Detroit has decided to recognize Muslim holidays. So Eid al-Fitr is the first Muslim holiday that Detroit public schools will recognize, and students will have that day off this school year. So that's huge. That is such a big deal because Muslim students miss school every time we have a holiday that falls in the school year. You know, with the exception of a few school districts. Like, we live in Dearborn, so my son's school has it, and then Dearborn Heights, where we used to go, I'm pretty sure they had it there as well. They had halal school food in the school, so we've been pretty lucky. But we've got, you know, friends and family in Detroit and different cities in Michigan, so they haven't had that privilege. So in Detroit, at least, it's a pretty big city, so that's kind of amazing that they're doing that now. And then also, I'm really excited that Flint is finally getting money to fix their water problem, because for those of you who don't know, Flint has gone so many years with polluted, contaminated water that's making the people sick, and they're killing people, and it's giving kids cancer, and it's disgusting. It's bad. Do some research. These people have been basically left to suffer and just survive off of bottled water that's been donated. Like, it's terrible. So hearing that they're getting that $77 million to fix their water problems, that was amazing. But unfortunately, my mood was ruined because I had to find out some not exciting stuff. So while we, you know, try to relish in our small victory of having Muslim holidays recognized in another school district, my excitement was kind of squandered a little bit because Islamophobia is still pretty prevalent in our society, and I know that because okay, so with everything that happened in Paris, okay, the fire in the cathedral and all that, terrible tragedy, but I find it alarming that somebody took it upon themselves to take advantage of the situation and doctor photos to put brown-skinned men looking like they were walking away from the fire with smiles on their faces. And this is my thing. Immediately, social media went to, look at these Muslims walking away from a tragedy with a smile. Oh, what are they happy about? What are they, you know, insinuating that something, they had something to do with it, first of all. And then also, why are you assuming that they're Muslim? They're literally two non-white men. They look like they could have been like Indian descent, you know what I'm saying? Like, more likely to be Hindu. And I'm making assumptions right now, but this is my thing. Why do you see two non-white people walking away from a tragedy with smiles on their faces and you assume that they're Muslim? Never mind the fact that the photos were doctored in the first place. This didn't even happen. Somebody stole these pictures of these random men and put them in this photo and made it seem like they were joyful in this horrible situation. And I just need to understand why that's necessary. If you people are so hell-bent on, like, proving that Muslims are terrorists and we want such tragedy, you know, such tragic things to happen, why do you need to make up these things to prove that? If we're so awful, you should have enough evidence and enough proof from real things that have actually happened to prove that we're such terrible people. But the fact that you keep having to make things up and doctoring photos to make it seem like we're doing things that we aren't, can we let that be proof that we're actually not a problem? You know what I'm saying? And I get that there are bad people everywhere, and I get that you know, when you don't know things and, you know, you don't understand things, it creates fear. It makes a person harbor fear. When you don't understand something and you don't know anything about it, it makes you scared. But instead of blindly following these bullshit stories and these fake photos that are being circulated, can you just fact check first? Can you do some research? Can you ask a question? Because it's literally billions of Muslims in the world, and we're all totally cool with like letting you know that we don't hate you. So I don't know, I think that was my entire point. But outside of being angry about this whole doctored photo thing and this prevalent Islamophobia that we have, I want to enjoy the fact that our holiday is being recognized. I want to enjoy the fact that people in Flint are finally getting what they deserve after years of being left with shit. I cussed several times in this video, and I apologize for that, but I don't really do editing, and I don't know how to take out words. So if I can bleep them for you guys, I surely will, and I apologize, but I'm really upset about this. And if I see any of my friends sharing that photo, deleting is like the least of your problems. So with my attitude and that being said, I'm gonna go inside and cook breakfast for my kids. So I'll leave it there, and as always, I love you guys and I appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not, and that's all I've got. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.